Okay, welcome to graph. X minus 3y is greater than 3. And to do this, we should get the y by itself. That way we can work with the slope-intercept form, okay? So, right here, that's minus x on both sides. This way, this and that will be gone. And we'll just write down negative 3y. And we only subtract the x on both sides. We are not going to change the inequality. We bring this down, okay? So we have negative 3y, that's greater than, and this is negative x. We put that down first. And that was a positive 3, so we write down plus 3, like that. And the next, here is the crucial part. This is negative 3 times y. We have to divide it by negative 3, right? So that this and that will be cancelled. And we do the same for the rest. Divide this by negative 3, and also divide this by negative 3. Now, on the left-hand side, we have the y by itself. And the important thing right here is that because we divide it by a negative number, we are going to take this inequality and switch direction. Instead of a greater than, now we will have a less than, okay? Switch the inequality symbol whenever you multiply or divide a negative number, okay? And now we worked out the rest. Negative divided by negative is positive. And this is like saying 1 and over 3. So let's put that down first. 1 over 3. And of course, we have the x. That's just write down on the side. And next, we have the 3 divided by negative 3. That should give us negative 1, like that. And now, you see, we have the slope and also the y-intercept. We are ready to graph. And let me first indicate this for you guys. The y-intercept is negative 1. We'll begin at negative 1 on the y-axis. And the slope is the number in front of the x in this form. So m is equal to positive 1/3. And of course, I just have to get a graph paper right here. Okay. So let's say I have this is 1, 2 down below, and then we'll say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll say this is 1, 2, 3. And then I'll say this is 1, 2, 3 to the left. Okay, so begin. That's why you can just remember you begin on the y-axis. Begin on the y-axis at negative 1. So we have a dot right here, okay? And for the slope, the one on the top tells us to go up 1 time from this point. And then we have to move to the right 3 times. So we go up 1 time, and then 1, 2, 3. This is the second point, okay? Once again, we go up 1 time, and then 1, 2, 3 to the right. So that's what the slope will tell us. And then next, because this is just a less than symbol, we don't have any equal sign. When you connect the dots, be sure you use the dotted line or dash line, okay? And be sure you use a ruler as well, but I will try to draw my picture without ruler and try to make it as pretty as possible. But this is how the line will look like, okay? It's just a dotted line like this, okay? And now at the end, when we have y that's less than, okay, once the y is being isolated in this form, and I will write this down just to make things super clear, especially for note-taking purpose. Whenever we have a y that's less than mx plus b form, this less than will tell us to shade downward, okay? And sometimes you may have a less than or equal to, but when you have the y by itself, when you see the less than, you are just going to color downward, okay? So what do we mean by that? You can just imagine the following. Just like painting your house or something, just place your brush right here, and because now you know you have to go down. So press right here, and then just go down, go down, go down, go down, right? And to do that, you are just going to do something like this, okay? And this is the solution region for that inequality. And that's it.